All right, so this is my hello back YouTube video. It's been a while. I don't know if that's good, I don't know if that's bad, or if I just needed a break. Either which way, I would like to start recording more. And I challenged myself for this month, I'm saying this now, I'm gonna hold myself to it, of me fixing the first gen. And I'm also gonna post on my social media pages. I also got other customer work as of like fenders. I know I got a picture to paint of a piece of equipment I'm giving as a gift, and just a bunch of other cool things and whatnot. Oh, I got a grill over there that's still gotta get finished. But anyways, the thing is, this has to be done. And by be done, I mean it already went through R&D, research and development, you could say. It held up great. There's a few changes I want to change. And then there's also a few suspension things that I got to remake. I got to duplicate. And only because I got a couple customers that want to buy my kits, which, man, thank you guys. I can't believe that I did a kit on this and I got another 2 that want one. So that being said, today is to take the bed off. But first, we got to get the cover. So with that being said, let's get to it. Enough talking. We got a deadline coming up. All right, well, I don't know what to say, but it's dead. So we have to go get the jumper pack and jump it back here so I can get the front suspension up. And then if I can't get it started, I got a winch on my truck. I'll bring my truck through this door, hook the winch up to the sway bar, which you could see it run right there. And then I could tug it because I have to get a excavator in here, or not excavator, but a skid steer to help me lift the bed off because I'm doing it by myself, and I think that's just gonna be the easiest way of doing it. So, well, let me go get this. Maybe we'll have enough juice in this and this will fire. Let's see here. We got Angie's truck. That's another one we gotta do. Oh. Oh, almost. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ah, it wants it. Hold on. Might have to give it some Cosby sauce. But, let's see here. Let's put that on. First thing got going. I raised it. It's off. The suspension's always been off. As far as it going up from the 3, well, the airlift, what's it, 3-piece system. I don't even like it. I have a Chinese one, and it works 10 times better than my truck. Actually, gotta grab the jumpers. I'm gonna take the Rangers and just jump start this skid steer. I gotta get the bed pulled. I got to get it all up on jacks and get the wheels off because Ethan polishes here on his polishing. They should get him falling. He's up here in New York. PA border, so if he needs the wheels polished, he'll come out. But regardless, let's get in the Ranger and get this thing started. Oh. Oh my God! Wow! Probably be able to drift this. So while my truck is charging the skid steer, I'm gonna get some wheels and tires. Set them up there, so then that way I can actually set the bed on and not have to worry about hitting anything. But I gotta get the wheels up there first, so. Hopefully this works. If not, I'll give up. Hammer the crap out of that. Yeah, that's good. Skid steer finally started, finally got it in here, and finally able to get this bed pulled after about 2 hours of just pissing around, getting stuff moved, which, hey, it's common. And plus filming and all that, it adds a little bit of time. But pull this back, got my box there, got all the tools I need, and then we'll start yanking it. And like I said, I was just gonna do a little quick time lapse of it. Nothing exciting, it's just a bunch of bolts, bunch of wires, and me trying to rig up some strapping to set it up on the tires so I'm tall enough so I could put the bed, what do you call them? The wheel wells back in it, because I got to put bigger wheel wells because of the Alcoas. They actually run in too far. They're offset so deep in where it'll actually hit the bed. So that's where the bed actually needs to be. So we cut this out just so we could drive it around and go to shows this year. But part of the deal was for winter was to get them in. So let's get to it. Let's get it done. Well, bed's ready to get out. Not get out, but come off. And wasn't too bad. Just a bunch of stuff, especially with how everything's wired, dropped fuel. So the bed's all, you could say, disconnected, all the wiring underneath it, everything. The only thing I gotta do is kind of lift the bed or push all this through. I haven't decided yet. That's like the last thing I got to do. But everything's out. You can kind of see how I just had those run through. That's why we had a bed cover on it, because 9 times out of 10 we didn't want to show anyone what was in here because we knew it was an unfinished project. So pretty much, I think I'd like to rig this up to the the skid steer in the back. Probably a couple ratchet straps, heavy ratchet straps. And use a clevis or something and pull this sucker up. Hook up some air to it and pull all the wheels off, so then I could start tomorrow pulling the suspension and checking all that out, because Wednesday night I got to be back in Pittsburgh. I got to teleport, so I got to make sure I get as much done as possible and not kill myself, but still get a lot done. So I want it off. I want it on these tires. I want these wheels off. I want this truck on jack stands, and I want to go eat. So let's get to it. So I'm pretty sure I look even tinier and even shorter than I am, but the bed's ready to go. It kind of looks safe, kind of doesn't, but luckily I'm a body man, so let's go. Never mind, the battery's dead. bed's off. I did have to cut the strap. If you watch the video, the bed kind of goes forward. I had to put a strap on the fuel tank because underneath here, the original piece, the bracket on the back side, it's rotted a little bit, so I have to weld some plates in and whatnot. But regardless, the bed's off. We got in one piece, no scratches. Pulled a little wiring out, which I don't really care. Wiring's easy for the rock lights on this. And that's pretty much it, honestly. The only other little thing is I got to jack this up. I got to take these blocks, put these blocks to where this lays on the frame, because this back doesn't matter. It can just sit. And then the front, I got to cut this pipe in half, only about this much of it, and put little stoppers. So then when I hook the battery to the positive negative, I can start this truck and actually move it, because I do want to get this machine out just in case someone does need it. I don't think it will be a big deal, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, and I want the first gen action on an angle. I feel would save me a lot of room, especially with me having to do paint work and stuff. And then that aligns me with my toolbox, and I could just start plugging away on stuff as long as I have enough room. And then I'm gonna do all my fab work towards the back of the shop. That's all I got. I'm gonna finish off. I'm gonna get home tonight and, you know, probably do nothing, go to sleep. But regardless, day 1 of 30, only 29 more days to go. Hey, it's gonna be cool.